Hello and welcome. Today we are diving into something truly special, a journey that's all about passion, dedication, and the incredible power you have to shape the future. We're exploring the teaching profession, and if you're thinking about this path, let me tell you, you are standing on the edge of one of the most rewarding adventures of your life. So let's get into it.
Now, before we go any further, I've got to give a huge shout out to the very people who inspired this explainer, the future educators of the Teacher Education Department at Roblin State University's San Fernando campus. This one is for you all. And a massive thank you to your professor, Dr. Viller and M. Vibus, for guiding you on this incredible path. We're so excited to be a small part of your learning journey today.
All right, so here's our roadmap for this explainer. We're going to start with the very heart and soul of teaching. Then we'll talk about what it truly means to be a professional. From there, we'll map out your path to the classroom, look at all the amazing opportunities in education today, and wrap up with the deep, enduring mission that makes teaching a real calling. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the soul of teaching. You know, I use that word craft on purpose because teaching isn't just a job you clock in and out of. Oh no, it's a skill that you sharpen with passion and with incredible precision.
So this brings us to a really big question, one that every great teacher thinks about. What is teaching, really? I mean, at its core, is it a creative art, something that comes from the heart, or is it more of a hard science, built on proven systems and data? Well, the answer is what makes this whole thing so amazing.
The truth is, it's not one or the other. The best teaching is a beautiful mix of both. On one hand, you have the art. This is the creativity you bring, the passion in your voice, the way you connect with a student who's having a tough day. It's how you reach their hearts, not just their minds. But on the other hand, teaching is absolutely a science. It's systematic. You have to plan your lessons with clear goals, use proven strategies, and observe what's working and what isn't. The real magic happens when you can dance between the two, when you can be both the artist and the scientist in your classroom, sometimes in the very same moment.
So, that beautiful blend of art and science, that's the soul of what you do. Now, let's talk about what you'll build your career on, becoming a true professional. This is Section 2, all about the mark of a professional.
So what does it even mean to be part of a profession? This definition right here is key. It's not just a job, it's a calling. It demands deep, specialized knowledge, a ton of preparation, and a high level of skill. But look at that last part, adherence to a strict code of ethics. That part, that right there, is the glue that holds everything together. It's completely non-negotiable. In fact, you can really boil it all down to these two main pillars. These are the things that are going to hold up your entire professional life. First, you've got competence. That's your know-how. It's your skill, your expertise. It's knowing how to teach effectively. And second, you've got your code of ethics. This is your moral compass. It's the set of promises that guides why you do what you do. You absolutely need both. One without the other just doesn't work.
Now, this whole professional foundation isn't built in a day. But guess what? You're already laying the groundwork. Step 1, initial education. That's exactly what you're doing right now at Roblin State University. Next up is accreditation, which is basically a big stamp of approval from an organization like SEED saying your program is top-notch. Then the big one, licensing. This is when you pass your board exams and the PRC officially says, yup, you're a professional teacher. That's a huge moment. But it doesn't end there. Professional development, or CPD, is your promise to be a lifelong learner. And finally, joining professional societies connects you with a whole community of people who are just as passionate as you are. Every single step is a victory.
Okay, so now that we know what a professional is, let's look at Section 3, your path to the classroom. I really want you to see these requirements not as a bunch of obstacles, but as proud milestones you're going to hit along the way. Let's frame this as your personal checklist for success. First, those dedicated years of your education. Check, you're on it. Next, getting that university degree that CHED recognizes, that's your official ticket. Then comes that incredible moment of passing the LET, the licensure examination for teachers. And finally, the two big ones that last your whole career. Always learning through CPD and living by that code of ethics for professional teachers. This isn't just a to-do list.
It's the story of your commitment.
And to really understand how serious that code of ethics is, just look at this quote from Republic Act 7836. It says that breaking the code can be a reason to have your teaching license taken away. Just let that sink in for a second. Your ethical behavior is every bit as important as your teaching skill. In this profession, your character is your credential. So this code isn't meant to hold you back, it's there to guide you, to protect you, and to be your promise to every student and family you serve.
Okay, let's switch gears a little. In Section 4, we're looking at the classroom of today. Now, some folks might call these challenges, but I want us to flip the script. These aren't challenges, these are your opportunities. You are the educators who are going to crack these codes and build the future.
And just look at these areas where you can make a huge impact. You're going to be leading multicultural classrooms, celebrating every student's unique background. You'll master learner-centered teaching, putting the student and their curiosity right at the center of everything. Some of you will shine in multi-grade classes, becoming absolute masters of creative teaching. You're going to innovate with ICT integration, using technology to open up whole new worlds. You'll use brain-based education, teaching in a way that actually works with how our brains are wired to learn. You'll celebrate multiple intelligences, proving that every kid is smart in their own unique way. And so importantly, you will be the champions for children with special needs, making sure they get the incredible education they deserve. These aren't just trendy phrases. These are the exciting frontiers where you're going to change lives.
So just for a second, look at that list again. Which one of those jumps out at you? Which one gets you fired up? Is it the tech? Is it the diversity? Is it helping kids with different needs? Whatever your answer is, that's probably a little clue about the amazing, one-of-a-kind teacher you're going to be.
And that brings us to our final and honestly, our most important section, your enduring mission. We've talked about the craft, the professionalism, the opportunities. Now let's talk about the why. Let's talk about the heart of a teacher.
Because after all the degrees and the licenses and the training, you get to this powerful, simple truth. Teaching is way more than a profession. A profession is what you do. A mission, though, a mission is your purpose. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning. And a vocation, that's a calling. That's that deep down feeling that this is what you were meant to do.
And this right here is the heart of that mission. This is the why. Your job is to reach the minds and the hearts of young people. Your goal isn't just to teach them facts and figures. It's to help raise them into good, compassionate, passionate people. That is the incredible, world-changing legacy that you get to build, one student at a time.
Your journey as an educator has truly just begun. Everything we've talked about today, think of it as just the first chapter in an amazing book. There is so much more out there for you to learn and experience. The world is waiting for the great teacher that you are going to become.
And speaking of what's next, please don't miss our next explainer. If this journey was helpful for you, we'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe to the channel, give this a like, and maybe even share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear which of those opportunities you're most excited about. Thank you so much for joining us, and more than anything, thank you for choosing to teach.